I guess it's true that if you want to keep your job, never pick on somebody bigger than you.
What?
Fuck.
Can you tell him I'll be down? I gotta wrap this up and clean it up, okay? Alright. When I was young, I read a lot of comic books. I thought they were great. You know, they were a moral center to the universe. I mean, it was very clear between who was good and who was evil. You know, until people like Alan Moore and Frank Miller showed up. That's for my nerd friends. But until then, you had a sense of what was right and wrong. We have a lot of supervillains and virtually no superheroes. Because what is a supervillain after all? A supervillain, like Lex Luthor, for example, decides to blow up part of California in the original Superman movie for the purposes of making himself a lot of money. Well, Lex Luthor already has a lot of money. So what is a supervillain after all? It's someone who will do anything for money or for power. So here's a modern example. How about the Koch brothers? You've probably never seen them before. They're very shy. You know, they like to buy their politicians in private. The Koch brothers own billions of dollars in coal, natural gas, and oil, and they want to just keep drilling. That's why they're so excited about the, for example, the Keystone Pipeline going through the middle of the country, why that keeps coming up for a vote. They are already fabulously rich. I mean, historically, two of the richest people who ever existed. And yet somehow they want to keep making money. Even though the burning of these fossil fuels they're so into is causing global warming, it's causing environmental disaster, it's actually destroying the planet. They're about as close to Lex Luthor as you can get and still have all your hair. And what about Wayne LaPierre from the National Rifle Association? Here's Wayne now. And I mean, people ask me, John, how come we can't keep guns out of the hands of crazy people? And it's because crazy people run the National Rifle Association. Look, everybody knows there's a Second Amendment and people have the right to bear arms, etc. But do you really have the right to bear a cannon? And is the best example of what one ought to do in a difficult situation is make sure that everybody on the bus, the school, the Safeway, the university, the church is heavily armed? Is that going to be less violent? I don't think so. And what about Dick Cheney?
No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
I mean, this man is so excited about torture. He uses the word America as a safety word. I don't even know what's with this guy. But do good guys torture? Do the good guys do that? I don't think the good guys do that. But you know, supervillains can't do it all by themselves. They need minions. No, not those guys. Although they're pretty cute. No, these guys. Because you can't really do bad things without having your henchmen. And they'll do anything for power and for money. You know, we don't have any superheroes right now. We don't have any at all.
No, we don't exist. No, never have, never will.
But we do have one superpower. We can vote. Yeah, it's our superpower. I mean, we can't really go kapow to everybody who does wrong. Just punch them in the jaw. But we can vote. We can try to control the minions. And the only problem with that is the supervillains are onto us. They're trying to stop our ability to vote.
Necessary.
Don't let them.
The United States celebrated by introducing brand new, now constitutional, restrictive voting laws.
And frankly, probably the last real superheroes we ever had were those people who put themselves in great harm, put themselves in great danger to make sure that we could vote. So don't let them stop you. Come on, Batman. Come on, Wonder Woman. Save the world. I'm John Loki, and that was a John Loki Minute.
Two things. One, you're fired. And two, well, there's just one thing.
Shock jock John Loki has been fired by parent company Global Media Worldwide. Some are asking, why hasn't it happened sooner?
We needed to make a change, John, and change is a powerful thing in one's life. We at Global Media Worldwide hope you change. A lot.
You're right, you cold fish. What next?